Hopefully we should be all set. Awesome day here, Ron. Boy,
Yeah,
every day.
it's pretty volatile today, which is we've been looking for some volatility and for a consistent move like this. Just a couple of minutes after the open here, just a beautiful sell signal. Everything was in line, triple confirmation, and it's just been all downhill today. If you had Able Trend, use an Able Trend today. It never said to get out. Now, almost stopped out here, but not quite because the stop loss goes at the previous higher red dot. So technically speaking, we're in it all day, and it's just down on the way, down it goes, and we're 20 points on the S&P. I mean, that's $1,000 move here, one contract.
Huge.
Not a bad day. And for any reason somebody missed it earlier, or they were not at their computer at that time when the market opened, or for whatever reason, you had a absolutely textbook sweet spot right here.
Yeah.
And a sweet spot is a pullback, green bars, back to the little resistance dots, the little small red dots, and the bars go from green back to red. And when it went back to red, it was so super low risk because it went back to red almost right on top of the little red dot. So your stop loss is there. It's like 1 point away. And even if you got in here, I mean, you're still looking at about a 15-point move right now.
Yeah.
It's still in the trade.
It's still going. Looks like it still may have a ways to run. We'll see how much further it can go. Real quick, I want to take a quick look here. We've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks, how which picture is telling us or which picture is going to be accurate, right, in telling us the future. The S&P here, where this pocket of the market has held in a downtrend, and we can see that just like we see with the signals, the short-term signals on the longer-term charts, we see here in the daily chart, prices came right up to the dots, bounced off, and continued down a bit, and then up again to the resistance here, the little dots, and down again here. Now we've been seeing the opposite picture, and it's really weird that we should see this, right, Ron? That
Yeah, you're
I mean,
right.
the
And
ES and the NQ, they're just different parts of the stock market.
yeah, it's weird because
But
they almost always are the same. And that's a great point that you brought out a couple of weeks ago when you talked about this.
yeah, it's just sandwiched in between. We were kind of seeing, I mean, it's that classic bull bear battleground. And even here, I mean, especially I'd like to point out in the NQ, a couple weeks back when prices broke here, I mean, we have a little bit of a bias. We kind of favor the downside. We would love to see the market go down because it means more trading opportunity for us, right? If the markets were trading lower, right? There's more volatility. And I mean, it's not that there can't be upside volatility. It's just that we're sandwiched or smashed up against all-time highs. It's not going to likely give us a big surprise to the upside where prices are shooting up. They're just kind of going to, break highs a little bit and a little bit at a time. But finally now, in the last couple of days, prices have been testing that support on the NQ. But this one too now is turned to red, and we'll see. I mean, I think it'll hold today. I mean, I'm not unless we get a really big reversal here at the end of the day. We're looking at the support here actually starting to break through, even here in the stronger pockets of the stock market. So I think that's really interesting to point out, and we'd certainly love for this to be the case, but we always want to be cautiously skeptical or cautiously optimistic, I should say.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it looks like everything is just breaking to the downside. Boy, just pretty much a straight shot down here today, and the software really picked it up very nicely.
Just fantastic. I mean, you can't ask for more. The day's already made.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the indicator just nailed it perfect. And even in the past week where it was kind of choppy and sideways, and there wasn't a lot going on because there weren't a lot of opportunities. I mean that's really where you see the value in the software because any other indicator, it's going to get killed in the choppiness over the past a week or so. But yet the indicators on the Able Trend guidance chart, which is the two time frames and combined into one chart, had very little trading. I mean, it just said no, stay away. It recognized that it was going to be a choppy market. So that was that. I mean, that
Ooh.
was big not to be trading, much the last few days because it kind of saved a lot of money. And yeah, as we're speaking, good point there, Jesse.
Still
As you can
going.
see, I mean, this thing is breaking lower, and
If it, I guess there's a couple possibilities. We could see if prices are able to come back and set up for another leg down on the short side. If prices start to reverse and take out the market direction and start to trade a bit higher for the day, that's certainly a possibility, and that would be one way we could see another trading opportunity. If you caught the 20 plus points, you might just call it a day.
I totally agree. Not a bad day's pay for anybody today using Able Trend.
All right, great. Well, thanks, Ron. We'll catch you later.
All right, thanks, Jesse.